Welcome. I am, as always, not your main host. I get to main host tonight, people. It is your lovely, lovely person who helps Tim, whatever. I'm Jim Green, you know me. And you know Tim, who is here. And Tim is co-hosting this lovely Fandom TV trivia match tonight. Tim, how are you doing this evening?
Beyond other shit, fine. This is the last round one match we have to get into round two, so it ought to be a fun match.
Indeed, the last round one match, indeed. And yeah, so big stakes on the line to move on in this tournament to play. I believe Nico Suave Regoli. I'm not sure. But
you would be correct.
Yeah, so the winner of this match gets to play the always fun Nico. But let's actually hear what these competitors think about this upcoming match right now.
Oh, wait. What kind of bizarro world are we living in? The always fun Nico Regoli? That's a bit of an oxymoron there. But I've actually I can't recall ever facing Nico in a match before. So, Brooklyn, we're both Canadian. We're both really nice people. You're awesome. I'm pretty awesome myself. Let's just have a fun match. But I honestly want to finally have a match against Nico. Just because, why not? Out of all the people that I have faced in the trivia leagues, facing someone that I've never faced before is a little interesting. But also, it's TV fandom. Honestly, how can you not have fun with this match? Just nerd out, geek out, have fun, show off your favorite TV shows, how much you really love them. And also, up here in Canada, at least in Ontario here, we're dealing with a Canada Post strike. Get that shit over with. I'm waiting on some very, very, very important mail that I need delivered to my place. So over to you, Brooklyn.
All right. So you're probably asking yourselves why I'm here. Well, let's in point form go through my TV fandom journey. Jim makes a post about TV fandom, about all these different pop culture TV shows, and I'm like, perfect. This sounds like my neck of the woods. Jim releases all the shows that they're going to be asking questions about. I'm like, fuck no, I don't really know a lot of these questions. Jim's like, I'll throw you a bone if you compete. And I'm like, all right, I'll compete and throw you. I'll compete if you give me a bone. Jim gives me Simpsons. I say, okay, Simpsons isn't quite a bone, but I'll take it. But the reason why I'm here today is #Justice for Family Guy. Family Guy needs to get in TV fandom, and it is my goal, it is my dream to get Family Guy as a category, even just Seth MacFarlane shows. Family Guy in more in TV fandom. Am I excited to play against Harley? Yes. Am I excited to potentially go up against Nico? Oh, fuck yeah. But my goal today is to win so that Family Guy gets the love that it deserves.
Some strong words from Brooklyn and his love for Family Guy there, Tim.
You made a backdoor deal with him. If he wins this, he gets Family Guy. Is that what I'm hearing?
I guess that's what Brooklyn believes. So sure, we'll let him think that. And you know, both of them kind of looking forward to that potential matchup with Nico. But other than that, I think I'm ready to get into this round one. Why don't you give the good people watching the rules for round one right after the introductions?
Good saving yourself there. All right. Introducing first, making their Fandom TV debut, hailing from the great country of Canada. Why not? You know him. You've seen him over in Jukebox Trivia. He is the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vail.
Let's do meh. Let's do meh.
And his opponent, also making her Fandom TV debut, also hailing from Canada, why not? Oh, damn Canadians. Brooklyn's opponent, you know her, you love her, Harley Boric.
Oh, yeah. Let's get this party started, eh?
All right. And with that, Jim, I throw it back to you to go into the rules for round number 1.
And the round 1 rules are as such. You will get 10 questions in miscellaneous categories. Write them on your board legibly and then speak them aloud. We will refer to that as the John Roca rule because he cries anytime it goes against him. So does anyone have any questions before getting into this first round?
Who's this John Roca fellow you're talking about?
Good enough. Let's get into the first round, and Tim, give them their first question.
All right. Your first question in round 1 comes in the world of DC non-Arrowverse. Live-action DC outside the Arrowverse.
Thank God.
1975 saw the release of Wonder Woman. What actress portrayed said superhero on the TV screen? Jim, I think this is what we call a gimme.
Yes, indeedy. This is what we call tea.
Oh, you didn't get me one, selfish bastard.
I liked her work in Sky High.
A lot of roles she did. Sky
5,
High,
4, 3, 2, 1, and we will start with Harley.
I'm probably way off. I know she recently passed away, and I'm sorry, I forget your name. Lisa Merle. Well, you can't really see that.
Yeah, that's just not right.
Yeah.
And Brooklyn.
Not gonna lie, I completely blanked. No, I can't remember her name.
Wow, neither of them being able to pull Linda Carter.
Linda Carter.
Linda
And
Carter.
you kind of gave it away with you seen her in Sky High. Jesus.
Who really remembers that movie?
Caleb Coho.
Well,
Yeah.
Your next question is in Animated Heroes. What paper is Peter Parker a freelance photographer for in 1994's Spider-Man: The Animated Series?
I loved watching this as a kid, Jim. That, Power Rangers, Turtles, all on a nice little block. All right.
I'm just not saying anything because I don't want to give anything away. 5,
Oh my
4,
God.
3, 2, 1. Brooklyn, we start with you this time.
Daily Bugle.
Yes, that is right.
I don't know why I thought
Harley.
Globe. I went with Daily Globe. I don't know why. I blanked.
Because you're probably thinking of Superman, the Daily Planet.
Well, I was kidding.
Or
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
Brooklyn takes a 1-0 lead there as we go into the third question of South Park.
yes.
And your question. What does Mrs. Cartman get for Eric to help him win the spelling bee in the classic season 3 episode featuring the spelling bee and the homeschool kids? So, Jim, I heard you won last week.
Indeed, I did. Indeed, I did. I gave my old partner the hands.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah,
All right.
indeed.
All right, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brooklyn, we go to you first.
not a clue. I said dictionary.
That is incorrect. Harley,
Hooked on Monkey Phonics?
that is correct.
That monkey was phenomenal. Unfortunately, I killed him.
Okay. And your next question is in Netflix, non-Netflix Marvel, and it is thus: Blade, the series, only lasted 13 episodes, premiered on Spike in what year? Let's see who can Makuga it. Will the Brooklyn curse strike again?
Most
I don't
likely.
think McCoo, if I'm correct. So just gotta know it.
Will Brooklyn eat his own sandwich on air? All right.
Will there be any stripperella questions?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We start with Harley.
The year Spike TV came out, 2002.
No, a little bit too early. Brooklyn.
Wait, that was
2009?
Ooh, little too late. It was 2006.
Oh,
2006.
I thought it was what I was supposed to say.
All right. Your next question comes in the world of The Simpsons. Who is Mr. Burns' number 2 at the power plant that has erotic fantasies about Mr. Burns? One of Brooklyn's shows that he pushed for. I'm guessing you gave him this bone too, Jim.
Sure.
Apparently, you're giving
Brooklyn, big fan of those Fox animated shows.
Oh, in all honesty, who's not?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we start with Brooklyn this time.
That would be one Waylon Smithers.
Indeed it is. Harley, what did you have?
Mr. Smithers, aka Waylon Smithers.
Neither one of you spelled it right, but we'll give it to you all the same. WAYLON. And Timmy, why don't you go ahead and no, you asked that one. My bad. I'm a little lost. I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. It's a little late for me. This daylight savings is killing me. Your next question is in Star Trek. Who plays Scotty in Star Trek the original series? Mr. Scott.
Yes, the ship's engineer, mechanic. Good old-fashioned Scotty.
Right.
I know you're not a fan of these shows.
I don't dislike them, but you know, just not my cup of tea.
I think they're both ready. So we'll go 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
4.
And let's start with Harley.
I went with DeForest Kelly, and yes, I know he plays Bones.
Okay. Brooklyn.
I puss. Fuck Star Trek.
Okay. Neither of those correct. It was James Doohan. Doohan.
I'm pretty sure I was correct. DeForest Kelly plays Bones.
Tim, why don't you ask him this layup question?
All right. If they can't get this one, they need to turn in their TV cards. In anime, in Pokemon, who are the 2 Team Rocket members who are always trying to do bad things?
Well, there's 3.
No, we're just looking for the two main ones.
Okay, well, I'm going
that
to
are humans.
Oh, okay. Now you narrowed it down. So
yes, the ones that are humans.
Oh,
because Pokemon aren't real things; they're just creatures.
That you can catch in real life. Have you ever played Pokemon Go?
No, because
5,
I have dignity.
4, 3, 2,
Nowhere.
1. We start with Brooklyn.
That would be Jesse and James.
Jesse and James, indeedy. And Harley.
Jesse and James. You could even go with Adam Meowth and also Butch and Cassidy for these.
Sure, nobody watches those. Yeah. So your next question is in the case corner. Let's say favorite Star Wars. Star Wars. Who voices Kanan Jarrus in Star Wars Rebels? I can say I like this character.
Oh yeah, no, he was awesome.
I never saw this show, but I'm just gonna say I like this character.
Oh my god, watch it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Harley.
Former WWE writer from he was on 24. Scooby Doo, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Okay, she's all that is the only acceptable answer there, so you don't get the point even though you got the right answer. Brooklyn.
Also in I Know You Did Last Summer, and I Still Know You Did Last Summer, Freddie Prinze Jr.
Okay, those are more acceptable than Scooby Doo and 24.
I'm sorry, you don't diss 24. You'll mess with Jack Bauer.
Fuck Jack Bauer. Your next category comes in Game of Thrones, which I know is a Jim heavy favorite category. And your question: what type of bird does the Citadel send when winter has come? The one thing I hate with this series, Jim, is the Southerners are all a bunch of pussies.
I don't know about that, but sure.
Well, I mean, think about it. They're not sending any aid up to the north, are they?
Well, that's just because they're not smart. That's the difference between being stupid and and just not being smart. Being a pussy, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I forgot who we start with. So Brooklyn.
An owl, not a fucking clue. No idea.
An owl is incorrect. Harley.
Raven.
Ooh, no. It is a raven, but specifically a white raven. A white raven, different than a regular raven.
Oh, come on.
It is distinctly a white raven.
Yeah, he is correct there.
Oh.
Because for winter, that's what they said.
Yeah, he did make the clarification on when winter has come. So yeah, white raven. Your final question in round 1 is the Tim and Jim favorite, Power Rangers. Power Rangers.
Good luck, Brooklyn.
When Master Vail used his time spell and reverted the Rangers to children, the alien Rangers came to Earth's aid. What planet did they come from? And fun fact, it is that helmet right there. Ooh.
Wait. That's a weird design for it. Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's in order.
Oh, okay. It just looks like a weird design for it, but it just might be the.
It's just
printing.
it doesn't have. Yeah, it just has the visor parts of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just a printing of it. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Harley, where are those alien rangers from?
Who the fuck cares? Soltar?
No, not the original name of Zordon and the pilot. Brooklyn, where are the alien rangers from?
Complete shot of the deck. I said Zeo.
No, it is not the next season of Power Rangers. The answer is Aquitar. Alien Rangers of Aquitar. And after a fun round 1, I have the score as tied 4-4. What about you, Timmy?
Yes, I do. 4-4. They have outscored Caleb the King Coho so far in this game.
Indeed, and because Harley is the higher ranked player coming into this, she will have the option to spin first or second. Harley, what is your decision?
Is it possible to know what's on the wheel? Just so
Of course,
yes,
as long as our lovely Tim will bring that up, you will
All right,
get
here's
a
our wheel,
gander.
which has already been primed per Jim's rule.
Indeed.
The categories tonight are players and opponent's choice, of course, animated heroes, Star Wars, Arrowverse, Avatar, Simpsons, South Park, Doctor Who, and Netflix Marvel.
I will defer to Brooklyn. I'll let him.
Ooh, Brooklyn.
Forward.
All right, Brooklyn, you are up. Just like in Hunger Games, may the odds ever be in your favor.
And the spin is in, and it is Doctor Who.
Nope.
Doctor Who. Nope, he
Hard no.
says. Caleb Coho is crying right now. He would have given anything for that spin.
All right, here we go.
Your second spin is in, and it is The Simpsons. The Simpsons, the one strength of Brooklyn. Whatever his last name is. Vail. Vail is his last name. Brooklyn. And your questions will be asked by Tim, right? Tim, you're doing it, or me? Yes, Tim is asking you your questions.
All right, Brooklyn, your first question in the realm of The Simpsons. What is the favorite comic of Bart and Milhouse?
Radioactive Man.
Damn,
2
that is
points.
correct.
Not even having to flinch.
Yeah, you don't need him.
Nice. All right, your second question. What is the last name of Milhouse?
Van Houten.
Oh, 2 more points. Brooklyn is not playing, except for Simpsons trivia.
All right, your third question. Selma and what other sister are Marge's 2 sisters?
Patty.
Oh my gosh. Brooklyn is here to play.
I want his South Park.
All right, your penultimate question, because there are 5 for round number 2. Who is Superintendent Chalmers' assistant?
That's a good question.
Oh.
You
Multiple
do have
choice.
multiple choice. All right.
Yeah, multiple choice.
Your options are A, Adkins, B, Leopold, C, Leonard, or D, Harold. We'll have to go 5, 4, 3.
Beat the whole thing.
The whole thing. All right, that'll cost you a full repeat.
Mhm.
Your question, who is Superintendent Chalmers' assistant? Your options are A, Adkins, B, Leopold, C, Leonard, or D, Harold.
Leopold.
That is correct for 1 point. Using that repeat to his advantage. All right, Brooklyn, to close us out, to have a clean sweep of your favorite show. What musical instrument does Lisa play in the series?
Saxophone.
2 more big points.
Correction. I did count saxophone. My phone.
I believe it's a baritone sax, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's either baritone or tenor.
After Brooklyn's round, he has how many points? Because I zoned out for a second and was texting. So
13 points in total.
13. I missed that 1 pointer for Leopold. Okay. Brooklyn,
All right.
not here to mess around.
South Park.
We bring back up the wheel.
Harley
For
needing, Harley needing a big South Park here.
Oh, yeah.
Big bucks, no whammies for Harley. Let's see how the wheel goes. It is Star Wars.
Oh, damn it. I really want South Park and I need a big round. Oh, crap. Okay. I'm going to take it just because, like, if I get Doctor Who, I am so screwed.
Okay, Harley will take it. Tim, spin it again because I just want to know what the second spin would have been. And we can cut this part.
Yeah, I know we're going to cut this part. Let me bring it back up. God damn it.
I just want to know what it would have been.
Let's see. It would have been a respin, so
Okay.
let's see. Opponent's choice.
And I would have given them. Was Power Rangers on there?
No.
No. Okay, I would have given them probably.
Okay.
Give me something.
Smart, Harley. Smart. Okay. Harley, I will be giving you your questions in Star Wars, and your first question is thus: what is Zeb Aurelio's weapon called?
Oh, he got Patty and Selma, and I got his weapon. Multiple choice. I'll probably know it when I hear it.
Is it A, electrostaff, B, bowcaster, C, bow rifle, D, light bow?
Electro staff.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn for a chance to steal.
Okay, the options one more time.
Is it A, electrostaff, B, bowcaster, C, bow rifle, D, light bow?
Say bowcaster.
Oh, close, but bow cigar. It is bow rifle. Bow rifle. Your next question, Harley. Plo Koon's squad Wolfpack was led by which clone commander?
I need to narrow down multiple choice.
Is it A, Wolf, B, Howl, C, Pup, D, Fang?
I believe it was Owl.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn with another chance to steal.
Fang. Sure.
Also incorrect. The Wolfpack was led by Wolf. Wolf. Your third question. In the Clone Wars, which original trilogy bounty hunter kidnaps the daughters of the Pantarin chairman? I'm not even going to try and say that name, Tim, so why don't you read that off at the end?
Fuck you. All right.
Natula Whiskey Papanoidea.
Yes. Yes.
Which bounty hunter kidnaps the daughters of Chairman Natula Whiskey Papanoidea?
It would be raw.
What'd you say?
No. I was just thinking to myself.
Oh, okay.
It's like it sounds like an Emodian name. So of course I've got to cut.
5.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. Repeat. In the Clone Wars, which original trilogy era bounty hunter kidnaps the daughters of the Pantoran chairman Natulowski Papanoidea?
Star Wars and their fucked up names, don't you?
Sounds a little Russian.
Bosk.
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, chance to steal.
Another shot in the dark, like I always am with these Star Wars categories. Greedo.
Greedo is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
Huge 2-point steal. And we are in knockout range, so Harley needing points here. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the shark-like separatist commander who conspired to bring the Mon Calamari and Quarren to civil war?
Unfortunately, this is probably one of the most hated arcs, and it's not one that you revisit. So, multiple choice, I need to hear the name more.
Is it A, Meeber Gaskin, B, Admiral Trench, C, Riff Tamson, or D, Rish Lu?
I'll go with Charlie.
C is correct for 1 point. 1 big point to keep it at arm's length. Your final question. What color of force lightning did the son of Mortis use?
Sun. Yellow. Just
That is incorrect. Brooklyn, for a chance to steal and win the game by knockout.
Red.
And your winner by knockout, Brooklyn, the Black Lantern Vail. Wow. The back-to-back knockouts in round one. This is incredible. Tim, I'm speechless.
I think Brooklyn's expression said it all. It was just Harley needed a big round two, stuck with Star Wars to hopefully get some points, hoping for South Park, and Brooklyn just was able to Bakuga a couple answers and won a knockout. I have 2 back-to-back knockouts, Jim, so you're not the only one now that has that record.
Yeah, indeed. Brooklyn just showing who the boss is. And let's not waste any time in getting to these post-match interviews. Take it away, Tim.
All right, we're back for post-match interviews as we start with our victorious winner, the Black Lantern, Brooklyn Vail. Brooklyn, your face at the end of it said it all. How are you feeling after this huge win?
I feel like I need to remove the horseshoe that was in my ass. That wheel absolutely adored me, giving me Simpsons questions. Those Star Wars questions, yes, they were Makugas, but there was a little bit of thought process to going into them. Because, like, whenever I hear original trilogy, I'm like, okay, like, we got it. That narrows it down a little bit where I can make guesses. And then when it was like Force Lightning, and I'm like, okay, that has to be only Siths. And I can't imagine Siths using green, blue, purple lightning. So it was like, red seems like the most obvious guess here. But yeah, educated guesses is what got me this W today. But yeah, Simpsons obviously really putting the nail in the coffin. If I can hit Simpsons every match, I might be good in this league. But you never really know.
Well, now that you move on to round number 2, your next opponent is the Cosmic Night Fury, Nico Suave Regoli. How you feeling going up against him now?
This is a match that I wanted, but not in this league. He definitely has the edge on me in Fandom TV by a fucking mile. So we're gonna have to, I don't know, just practice our spins and getting Simpsons every time, or at least animated heroes, or like even Marvel Netflix. I can kind of half-ass my way through that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, Nico, if you're watching this, just sort of lay off. Like, you don't have to. Like, this is another warm-up for who you will inevitably face in the finals. So, yeah, congratulations to the W already. I'll do that right now. So,
well, Brooklyn, again, congratulations. You were able to pull out that big W here today with a KO victory. So, I mean, and 17 points. That puts you up there at the top. That ties you with Grant for second most highest points. K's having the top honors of that. So that puts you up there, Brooklyn, as some top stats in this early Fandom TV league. But with that, we go to our unfortunate loser, Harley. Harley, the wheel just didn't go your way. You were looking for South Park.
Well, I'd say the wheel did go my way because I got Star Wars. Just the questions didn't go my way. And Brooklyn, you said the Sith don't really use the blue lightning. If you watch any of the movies, that's the only color the Sith use, or when it comes to lightning. So there's that. And yellow, because like the more this series tells, it basically is how the light and the dark both sides started. So I just went with yellow because the yellow eyes of Sith Lords. So there was that, and in all honesty, since how you guys could even say the name of the twins that were kidnapped, so it just
the chairman's name.
Yeah, I just went with it kind of sounded pneumonian. And so I went with process of elimination, so it wouldn't have been Greedo to take steal them or kidnap them. And I just went with, it wasn't Boba Fett, so and out of all the bounty hunters that were on the Star Destroyer, I just went with Bosk, so there's that. But it just, yeah. Oh, I wish I had gotten that Simpsons category. That would have
Well,
been easy 10 points there. Patty and Selma.
well, I mean, now that you're out of the tournament, is there anyone you're looking to face maybe after this tournament in Fandom TV or?
For the time being, I am enjoying my time away from the spotlight and the camera as I've been doing for the last couple of months. So just I probably give it another month or two, and I'll be good to come back. So once that happens, then I'll start preparing myself for that. But it just, yeah, no, in all honesty, for the most part, I'm enjoying the break after doing this for about a year and a half, pretty heavily. So I just needed the break. So I'm not really focusing on the future at the moment. I'm just focusing on myself and the present.
All right. Well, hopefully we'll have you back in the future, Harley. Enjoy that time off. And unfortunately, you couldn't get the win today, but hopefully we'll see you in the future. And with that, I throw it back to Jim.
Yeah, it sounds like Brooklyn is pulling the old Sam Slavine and just declaring a winner before he even plays the match. So, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should be a fun match. Nico versus Brooklyn. What do you think, Tim?
It was, I did not expect this match to go that way. I really didn't. But Brooklyn earning that big knockout right there. So now Brooklyn will face Nico in round number 2. We have all of our round number 2 set up with, of course, Brooklyn facing Nico, Zadius facing Case, Eli facing Subroth, and you, Jim, facing Grant Gregory. I mean, now looking forward, what is the match you're looking most forward to in round 2?
Probably who does Case play? Probably Case versus Z, right?
Yeah.
That should be a fun one, and I will definitely be keeping my eye on that.
Yes, as you are in the tournament. But I want to throw out there an undercard, and I can't wait for the Nico Brooklyn match because I have a feeling they're going to both hype that up, and I think that one's going to be the most hyped up trash talking match we're ever going to see.
Right, I definitely can agree with that. And sorry, I gotta step off a screen for a second because my mouse has stopped working. There we go.
Right,
Yeah, Tim, I agree. Those should definitely be a fun match. And so now let's get into my least favorite part that everyone loves doing, the plugs. Let's start with our triumphant winner, Brooklyn. Where can the people find you, sir?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter and at the real BK10, the number, not the word. You can also find me on Take 3 Productions running not one but 2 shows, Jukebox Trivia. On Mondays, we do various music trivia, debates, and countdowns. Be sure to check out, as of recording this, Harley versus Sandy, which would have dropped last Monday. And Thursdays is Late Night with Take 3, a various pop culture podcast show with myself, Cody, Sandy, Malcolm, and Matt Kearns, among others. As of recording this, the last episode that we did was episode number 51, movie mustaches, with the beginning of Movember. So it's a very very informative podcast for sure.
Indeed. Okay. Harley.
Like I said, I'm taking a break from being on camera for the most part, but I still help out behind the scenes with Full Metal. And also you can just look me up on Facebook, Harley Boric, uh, and add me as a friend. I'll accept. Blah blah blah. Chat with me at whatever. Eh, just all I can say is, all just be happy. I have nothing much to plug.
And Tim, why don't you plug the rest of the stuff?
All right, since Jim hates doing it, Sundays you can find us all on Multiplex on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. The Twitter is Multiplex YT. Whenever the upload immediately from YouTube. You can get first notice if you're a Twitter follower instead of waiting for that Facebook response. So there's a plus for that. Throughout the week, Sundays around the league with Nico, movie Mondays, TV Tuesdays as we're seeing this Tuesday this is airing. Sports Wednesdays, Thursdays is kind of just a show spot right now with a few different shows we have right now. Fandom Fights Fridays, Nerdgasm is unfortunately taking a little hiatus, behind the scenes type of stuff until after the new year, which we will pick up with it. And that's about it because I honestly anymore don't like doing them that much, just like Jim does.
Oh, right. Now it's back to me. So yeah, whatever Tim just said, that's awesome. So this has been me. This has been Tim. That's Brooklyn. That's Harley. And we will see you next time for me losing or Brooklyn losing or someone else losing. Who knows? We are out.